Birla High School alumni celebration of 75 years of Indian independence and 80 years of founding of Birla High School. By the Education Times News Bureau. Motivational talk by Dr. Kumar Vishwas at Science City Auditorium, Kolkata on the 7th of May 2022. It was our flagship program in the list of events. It aimed to inspire the young minds to move from darkness to light, inculcate values and emerge as true Indians. About 500 guests and 1500 students of Birla High School, Sushila Birla Girls School, Shri Shikshayatan, J.D. Birla Institute and Haryana Vidya Mandir were present. The event was moderated by a student of Birla High School, Aman Gupta. The president of BHSA, Mr. Atul Churiwal delivered an inspiring speech about India's history, and the various advancements that have taken place in the country since independence. The chairperson of the alumni and the principal of Birla High School Ms. Loveleen Sagal. She thanked the alumni for organizing the event and introduced Drive. Vishwas. Rohan Kumar, the second student moderator, spoke about Dr. Kumar's life, his achievements, and his incredible wit. This video is brought to you by the educationtimes.in. Dr. Vishwas was then welcomed by the Honi Secretary of BHSA Mr. Anand Saraf, and Vice President Mr. Sachin Saraf, with a bouquet and a shawl. The theme of this program was, From Darkness to Light. He initiated his speech by critiquing the written history of this country as history of the winners. The thousands who sacrificed their lives remain as unsung heroes. Throughout his speech he tried to instill within the youths present in the auditorium a nationalistic feeling calling to break all barriers of caste, creed, religion and develop a pan-Indian feeling. He mentioned Netaji Subhas Chandra Bose. He marveled at how, in spite of his family background and successful career, Bose sacrificed everything for the freedom of the country. He urged the youth to break the prototype and build new dreams, to move from darkness to light, just like a latent seed hidden in the earth eventually germinates to move towards light. He brought in a renewed sense of dignity to the mother tongue in a world that looks up to English despite being a foreign language. He emphasized the difference between education and learning. The speaker was quite vocal about the narrow motives of the politicians of the country and their tendency of appeasement for the vote bank. Along with the cleanliness of the country, he was verbose about the cleanliness of the soul. This video is brought to you by the educationtimes.in. He tried to enthuse the audience by saying, God is preparing you for something bigger. Whenever someone feels like life is unfair, or they are simply sad or unhappy, they must remember that everything happens for a reason, and all those bad experiences will someday lead them to something great, something good. All along, it is to be noted that his conversational style attracted the attention of the audience and he frequently made the audience roar into applause or laugh their hearts out with his witty remarks. He spoke about the contribution of parents and teachers in our life and how only these two will be happy to lose for the betterment of their children and students. Parents are the proudest when their children excel and perform better in life, and teachers are the happiest when their own students outshine them. This video is brought to you by the educationtimes.in. He emphatically spoke to the youth on how technology estranged humanity from each other. He reminded the future citizens of the country about the traditions, culture and heritage of the country. The example of Holi was cited and how it has a cathartic effect on people and must be looked at from a different perspective transcending religious connotations. He concluded by reinstating the fact that India is self-sufficient. There might be problems in this country just like any other, but to keep us going strong is the tradition, the heritage and the strong value system. He reminded the present that the onus of bringing in a new leash of life rests in the hand of the present and the future. He is hopeful that someday, India will emerge as one of the most powerful countries in the world. After Dr. Vishwas's inspiring speech, the vote of thanks was delivered by the convener of the program Mr. Arun Kumar Dalmia, wherein he thanked the dignitaries and audience for attending the program and making it a success. This video is brought to you by the educationtimes.in. The program would not have been possible without the contribution of the Ashish Chunchunwala, Sanjay Jan, Sushil Sethia, Sachin Saraf, Anand Saraf, Krishan K. Khandelwal, Mohan Goyanka, Gaurav Vasa, Neeraj Chaudhary, Amit Chiravala, Shailesh Ganeriwal, Kapil Shroff and other organizing committee members. The alumni has further planned the following. 1. Inter-school debate. 2. Inter-alumni Fantakshari. 3. Intra-school essay and painting competition. 4. Coffee table book on 75 years of India's independence, India in 2047. The 5th of March 2022 visit to Barakpur. Alumni took 200 plus students of Birla High School to Barakpur cantonment along with alumni members. Students learnt about the First War of Indian Independence. They visited Mangal Pandey Memorial, Bindi Tiwari, Old Governor House, which has now under the Police Academy. They also had a tour of the precincts of the Police Academy. The 7th of March 2022 visit to Fort William, Kolkata. Girls of Sri Shikshayatan School were taken to Fort William courtesy of Eastern Command of the Indian Army. The tour started with Vijay Smarak, then proceeded to Dalhousie Barracks and the British era Kitchener's House. Students also saw the cell where Netaji was held captive, the Army Museum and the Black Hole of Calcutta. This video is brought to you by the educationtimes.in.